All right, as always, all praises, honor, and glory goes out to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations goes out to you, brothers, pushing out the word in sincerity and truth. Also, shalom to the elect scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Our Lord willing, this one will be quick, and edifying, just providing more clarity, on the moon cycle. I felt like I left off, some information, maybe not. But through the spirit, I'm gonna just say a few more words. So this right here is a representation of the moon cycle, right? And as we know, as the scriptures has taught us, the word moon comes from the word month, and Yahweh Shemel Shai does not work. The foundation is not from the calendar that we have today that Yahweh Shemel Shai put the spirit on, those Esau, Edom to create. But the foundation, rule or cycle or, time, how do I say it? The marker that we use to know what month we're in and what time it is and what, when certain feast days are is the cycle of the moon, because we don't know what year we're in right now, but we always know when it's a new month, and all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai, authority Yahweh Shemel Shai for that. And it's not by a calendar, a man-made calendar, right? So when the moon is new, as you see here, that's the starting of a month, right? And the moon increases. Let me just get that precept. So again, this is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus, or originally known as Sirach chapter 43, verse 7, and it says, "From the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name." Right, as you see, it's written, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of armies above the shining in the firmament of the heaven. So it increases while it changes. So when it's a new month, the light increases. So the Lord has shown me, a few times, and I think it was just to, boost my faith more. Because we get this information from our elders and apostles, when it's a new moon and so on and so forth. But I've seen it a few times for myself, and it's definitely accurate. On the ending of that first month, that first Sabbath, because again, the new moon is the starting of the Sabbath as well. That's how you know what day the Sabbath is going to be each month, based on the new moon, when the new moon falls. So you see the ending. I've seen it. One day I was, Sabbath was ending, and the ending of that Sabbath, in the night, in the eve, I was going to play football. And this is years ago, and I saw a small slither. It's just because of where we were playing football, I was able to see the small slither of light on the moon. And I was like, yo, that's the spirit, that's it. And that was the first day, the first day of the month, the ending of that eve to eve, right? So it increases, as the days go by. You might see more light on the third day, fourth day, till it reached the point of the waning crescent, right? Again, as it reads here, the month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of armies above the shining of the firmament of heaven, increasing wonderfully, right? And let me jump to verse 7, because I kind of wanted to explain that too. Verse 7 reads, "From the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection." So why does it say that? Because when it's in its perfection, it's full, meaning it has a full light, That's a full moon, what we call a full moon today. And then after that, it decreases, right? Hence why it says, "From the moon is a sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection." So when the moon is in her perfection, it decreases, waxing, it reaches a quarter moon, the waxing crescent, and until it comes down to a new moon again, meaning no light. It's a dark, what they call a dark moon today. So that's what makes it new, because it starts fresh, right? Just like when you buy a new glass, a new wine glass for your house, to pour your wine in. It's new until you start pouring the wine into it, right? And that wine can represent the light, the light that we see on the moon. So I just wanted to show, a depiction of the cycle, because it's very easy to understand. And that's how we measure, the times, the months, under the sun. And we navigate through the calendar by knowing the moon cycle. So, like right now, the Sabbath is Wednesday to Thursday sundown, and that's according to the new moon. And then the next cycle, let me show you here. Let me play this video real quick. Salakia. Go on the Elder Brothers page, and then I'll close. Brother Amawanga Bar. So the next one will fall Thursday Eve to Friday Eve. So again, the cycle is not Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. According to the astronomical positioning of the sun, the moon, Salakia, it changes. According to Yahweh Shemel Shai, it doesn't fall on the same day. It's constantly, as you say, orbiting the earth, moving around, and it increases the day each time, and then it resets, and then it may be, according to the calendar, it may be Sunday Eve to Monday Eve, and Monday Eve to Sunday Eve, and then it keeps moving, and that's what it does. So that's why the days, the day that the month starts on, or the Sabbath, the new Sabbath starts on, is different, because it's going according to the cycle of the moon, which is constantly moving, right? Shalom.